Hello and welcome back to Design Foundations. In the last lesson, we talked about the design principle of hierarchy and visual perception. Those are the soft rules to achieve visual balance and composition in your designs. In this lesson, we'll look at another principle that's vital for every design you undertake. It's called alignment. Alignment is a design principle that involves positioning elements in a way that establishes a sense of order, consistency, and visual harmony. It's critical for visual balance and good composition for every design project you undertake. Without conscious alignment, elements can look scattered and chaotic, but when you apply alignment design principle, the relationship between elements is clear and the composition looks and feels right. Alignment itself exists in several capacities. Regarding text, they are left and right alignment, centered alignment, and the last, justified alignment. To understand how alignment works and why, we have to talk about grids. Think of a grid like a structure or framework to which text and design elements can align to. Grids are made up of columns and rows in balanced proportions that help align things in a balanced way. The magic of grids is that they help you with alignment, balance, layout, composition, and the whole big picture. Grids are technically invisible, but you can make them visible while designing. This is a one-column document grid with margins, essential for a letter design. This is a simple 3-column grid with even spacing between columns that works for magazine pages, proposal pages, visual documents, flyers, and a whole lot more. Grids also help build websites and mobile apps, even billboards. So what do grids do? They help build the invisible layout where the alignment lines will be and what the elements will align to. Two of these lines are margins and guides. Margins are the invisible spaces along the edges of a canvas that give a design breathing room. Guides are lines that you can place on a design to settle what a group of objects and text will align to. Now let's put alignment, grids, margins, and guides into practice. So let's use this page of our booklet as an example. It's a letter from the founder of the company. Everything on the left half of this page is left aligned. The margin line is invisible but still quite evident on the left side of the page. This margin line is the guide to align the text and image to the left side of the page. Here's a tip that you can use with Visme to get your margins at just the right spot. Activate the grid in the View tab and set it to 60 by 60 or 70 by 70. Also, turn on the rulers to show on the editor. These are useful grid sizes for most design canvases. Choose one of the vertical lines at around 1 inch to be your margin. The opposite of left alignment is right alignment. This is when the invisible line is on the right instead of the left. So let's see what that would look like in this text. First, I'll select the text and then click the right alignment icon to change the text alignment. I'll now take it back to the left align and I'll go to page 5 to show you another alignment style, centered alignment. This page has two sections. The top has a large image centered vertically on the page. The bottom section has a center aligned group of text boxes and a small separator. This alignment type is also an option in the dropdown. The fourth option for aligning text is called justified alignment. Let's see what happens if we justify align these two text boxes. I select them and then click edit to open the options and select this icon with the lines aligned on both the right and left margins. Justified alignment is a bit tougher to get right than the other three. It looks nice and neat when the text boxes are a good size, but it can happen that the words become too separated and a lot of space makes the text look bad. Thankfully, you can just resize the text box until it just looks just right. If you're following a column grid, want justified alignment, and need to keep the width at a certain size, you can either add or remove text or change the font size. Printed newspapers are the perfect example for how to use justified alignment and grids effectively. Text isn't the only thing you can apply alignment rules to. Any object, element, or illustration can be aligned. I'll show you how they work on this page of our booklet. First, select all the objects, text boxes, icons, images, whatever is there, then click on the alignment tool and select the position you want to align to. In this case, left aligned. Inside the tool, you can also choose to align to top or to bottom. In this case, it wouldn't help, but in other situations it will, so try testing it after the lesson. Apart from the alignment tool, you also have guides, helpful lines that work as aligned anchors for a group of objects. On this page, the two images at the top meet at the center of the page. Then we use a vertical guide, placed it at the center and align this element here. Now let's go back to the page with the letter and show you how a guide can help align different object types. Before, we looked at how to align the text inside a text box. Now we'll see how you can align text, images, or any element along the same margin or guide. In Visme, you have two options for aligning objects to align. You can either place the guide and align everything to it like we're doing here, or you can go into the view settings and turn on Smart Guides to let the editor help you align things. If you turn on Snap to Object, the editor gives you even more ways to align things easily. There's even a Snap to Grid option if you'd like to use that. So before continuing on to the next lesson, why not take a little time to practice alignment within the Visme editor? Test the alignment tools with the promotional booklet template or any other template in the gallery. If you'd like to learn more in depth about grids, alignment, and design principles, check out the links in the supplemental material for this lesson. In the next installment, we'll begin a new section about colors, shapes, and typography. First, we'll start with color theory and how it can help you create amazing designs that speak to the viewer's emotions. So I will see you in that one.